Hey guys, how am I supposed to do this? I've never done a video like this. This is a video basically explaining my entire life. I was born in Illinois, 2007, April 4th. Um, I was born in the town, not town, but city in Illinois named Galesburg. I I I had a difficult and rough beginning. I lived in a house um uh, that doesn't exist because they tore it down, but I lived in a house for my first 2 years. Um, wasn't a stable environment. It was a lot of fighting and just not good for me. I'm not gonna put names. Um, we moved to an apartment building complex, Home Boulevard. Um, I lived there all the way up until I was 15. Not the greatest place. There was drug deals, there were gunshots, there were a bunch of stuff. Um, I was always in fear. No, I wasn't there till I was 15. I was there till I was 13, 14 years old. Um, I Sorry, this is a little bit difficult because of some of the stuff that I'm about to say. I went to this middle school that isn't in commission, and I went to this elementary school that basically I was the last fifth grade class. I Let's just say I had a very bad mental health there. I would always, I'm not gonna say names because even though I despise them, I'm not doing that. I was basically ridiculed. Um, I had at least one teacher that helped me through it a little bit, but I was basically told that I was never going to make it past the fifth grade. I was never going to graduate high school. I was never going to do this. It stuck to me throughout my middle school years. My middle school years was probably the roughest time of my life till then and until now. Because I basically had no help. My mom was working all the time. My stepdad, that now was my mom's husband, they were struggling. I basically, from my sixth grade year to my eighth grade year, I basically was having a hard time. I was basically not getting any sleep. I was like, the amount of sleep I would get was like 24 hours per week. And I'm not like going out of the ballpark and saying like misinformation. No, I basically had no sleep. Well, that caught up to me my eighth grade. I think it was the second to last day of my eighth grade day. I collapsed. I basically blacked out for about 5 seconds. I then, a minute later, I started shaking, and I basically was paralyzed from the neck down. It took about 2 to 3 days just for me to get my mobility back, my arms and legs. It was very bad. It looked like a full-blown seizure, but it really wasn't. Um, Later, in about my junior year, we found out that it was basically the influence of sodium and anxiety. Primarily the sodium intake. I wasn't getting enough sodium in my body, and it was leading up to muscle spasms and it looking like a seizure. But another side effect is it will basically paralyze you afterwards. It was not good. It was very bad. But then, oh, I thought so. No, that's just the dryer. Um, uh, and then my freshman and sophomore year, I failed 2 classes. I basically was screaming for help. That's when I got into a very depressive phase. Luckily, I had a friend to help me get through it, but without her, I don't think I would be the exact same person that I am today. For the simple fact of I was just in a very dark place, and the people who know, you know. But, and then in these last 2 years now, once I moved, I started to be less depressed and be more joyful in a way, but it was still hard for me. It's still hard now. I'm still suffering with mental health issues that I've been basically was dealing with my by myself, but I did find a person who basically my girlfriend who has been helping me, and I've been helping her with her mental issues as well. Or mental health issues as well. So, yeah, but I've been doing good. It's just I've been just lately depressed and feeling lonely. Like there there's I forgot what it's called, but it's a certain type of depression where you feel there's people that love you and stuff, they're right in front of you, but you still feel lonely and you just feel numb. I've been feeling that lately, but I've been talking to friends, been distracting myself and stuff like that. But I just wanted to make this video about my life. If anybody wants like more information about my life and stuff like that, I can do not in depth, but more informational. Not, I'm still gonna keep stuff out. That's why there's less information, but I basically just wanted to make this video. And also, I'll be doing is taking a break for probably a month or two from making videos and just streaming in general. For the simple fact of I feel very burned out. My friend Molly has been wanting me to do um uh the cave mod pack, but I've been very burned out, and I don't want to make videos. But that's all I really want to say. I hope you guys um uh not really. I hope you guys liked what I liked what I said, and I know a lot of YouTubers don't want to put that much information out. It's just this is a reason why being in front of the camera helps a lot, and I don't feel nervous. I feel like I can talk. I feel very open. I feel like I can talk to you guys and making videos, it doesn't feel like a chore. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. It's fun. It makes me very joyful. It makes me happy. So, see you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.